So I had this woman that came to the shop last week. She was looking for a custom built table, and she was in the showroom looking at all the tables. Everything she fell in love with until she saw the price of one of our tables, and she could not believe it. She says, how can you charge this much for a piece of wood? I get it. Tables are a lot of money, but let me give you 5 reasons why these tables cost what they do. Number 1, you've got to have the material to work with. We have the material to work with. We have sawmills, we have dry kilns. Not everybody has that. We sell to a lot of people that don't have that, and that's great because that's part of our business. We have people that come here to buy a slab, and they can spend anywhere from $300 for a little small slab upwards to $1,500 for a larger, maybe a walnut or a cherry slab. So already they're into it for $1,000, even before they start working on their table. We have the equipment, so therefore the slabs are free to me. But are they? They're not, because I have to buy that equipment to saw them, the equipment to dry them. I have to have the equipment to haul them, move them, unload them, and put them on our mills. So all that comes together, I get my slabs for free. It's not free. It costs thousands and thousands of dollars to get a piece of wood to the point where we can use it in our shop. Number 2, you have to flatten the slab. The slab that you just bought at your local lumber yard or a slab dealer or whomever it is going to have a little bit of a twist or uneven top or bottom, so it needs to be flattened. If you just bought a 30-inch, 38-inch, 48-inch wide slab, probably not going to fit through your planer. Planing a big slab isn't going to get the warp out of it. Do it on a router sled or a wood whiz, which is basically a large router on a big table that flattens one side of the slab, and then you flip it and flatten the other side. For us, it's free, but yet the other guy's got to bring it to me or bring it to someone else to have it flattened, and it's probably going to cost him $250. But is it really free for me? No, because I had to spend $25,000 on a machine to make it flat. So therefore, I've got to put that cost into the price of our table. Number 3, now you're going to process it. The reason we have large tools is so that we can do the jobs faster, because we have to put out more tables every month. We have to be able to get all this stuff out the door. If I wanted to take all my tools out of my shop, start over with all the tools that I need to work with, I could easily go write out a check for at least $50,000 just to get me started. Just to get some nice table saws, a nice planer, some nice equipment, just to get started. 4, you need help. Once you start signing on for employees and you have them coming in, now things are getting really expensive. Where if I was doing it by myself, I could get by making a table a month and making $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, and that would be great income to me. But because we have all the overhead, everything starts getting a little bit more expensive. So now let's throw all that into the price of that table. Number 5, you're paying for people's experience. If you want your car painted and you just bring your brand new Corvette down because maybe you hit a deer or something, and you want someone to fix that car the way it was, you don't want somebody that has only painted 1 or 2 cars. You want somebody with experience. You want a quality job, and you're okay to pay that price because you know it's going to look good and that's what you want. The reason they're coming to us is because they either want something that's custom, height, width, length, whatever. They want a different type of wood. They want a different shape. They want something different, and they want quality. So if you want that and you come to a woodworking shop, it's all going to come with a price. We build custom. Every piece is different. We don't have jigs set up so we can roll out 150 tables all at once. Every piece we build is different. And when that is happening, it takes a long time to build something because you've never done that same table before. But it's never the same no matter what. Length, width, height, everything is always different. When we get all this stuff together, from the time the log came in to the time that we're backing up to the customer's house with our trailer and unloading their furniture, everything in between. Heck, I spent $800 a month on just probably screws and sandpaper and glue. So when you put all those costs together, your overhead, your lights, your heating, your employees, your taxes, everything together, that's what's going into the cost of that table. A lot of tables you probably go and buy for $1,500, $2,500. Maybe it was built in the United States, but most likely it was probably built out of this country. It was probably being built by cheaper labor, and they're probably building 500 of those tables all at once. When you come to a woodworking shop, you're getting a one-of-a-kind all the time. You're gonna get something that's different than anybody else has. You're gonna have a one-on-one with the person that's building it. You're gonna know where the material came from, most likely. You're gonna know what kind of wood you're getting. You're gonna be able to interact with the woodworker and see the progress of it. It all makes it a little bit more fun, but it also all adds to the price of the table. So that's why you're paying so much more to have that built in a custom woodworking shop. A piece of wood? Let me explain something. A piece of wood? You're pissing me off, wherever you are.